Cammie's gone. I'm so sad. I knew it was coming, and she did too. Cammie was my only ally, really. And then when we tied, I like knew it was gonna be Cammie. Cammie knew.
Cammie was voted out, which is bittersweet, because now it's only me and Charlotte as the Morningstar, which is kind of crazy. Like, what the fuck? Kelly is a flop. I've said that multiple times, and I stand by that. Kelly, you are a flop. I'm looking you in the camera. You are a flop. Do something exciting for once.
Just got back from council. It's never fun. Obviously now Kelly, William, and I have the 3 majority if we stick together, which I'm good sticking to that. Like, I really trust both of them. I guess it's a good thing that people think that, like, it's William and he's like this crazy and I'm just kind of like with him because we were on Old Ballista together, but like, and so I'm like, do people not think I'm also like involved? Do they think I'm his pawn? Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Like, I don't want people to think I'm just like riding behind William, because I don't feel like I am. Like, we make a lot of decisions together. I don't just do what William says. Like, it's good to fly under the radar, which I'm not totally flying under the radar, but like, I think I'm flying below William, as in like William is this big villain and I'm just kind of like, I guess I don't want people to like sell my efforts short.
This advantage appeared in my production chat. A legacy challenge advantage. Congratulations, you have uncovered the legacy challenge advantage. You will be granted an advantage at a future individual immunity challenge. Production told me that this was given to me by Anna, so thank you, Anna. I love you so much.
Didn't think you'd be seeing me here, did you? Today is the day of the first part of the Edge of Extinction Challenge.
I will be training every single day of my entire life until the Edge Challenge. I'm gonna get super strong and mentally strong. And if it's a freaking puzzle, I'm literally gonna school all of these motherfucking hoes.
Kylie told us that we would be doing a one-on-one challenge with one of the current competitors in like outside of Edge who are still in the game, and then if we win that, then we move on to an immunity challenge and we compete against those who are in the immunity challenge who like won from Edge, and then if we win that challenge, then we're back in the game. But if we lose the initial one-on-one challenge, then we're out of the game.
When I come back from the Edge, I am literally taking down every single person that has ever wronged me. I'm looking at you, Kelly. Because there are so many fucking snakes in the grass, and you best believe I got some big ass boots.
She gave us a leg up by allowing us to choose who we're going to compete against. Cammie chose Drew because her strategy was that she thinks that she can convince Drew to let her win and let her stay in the game. And we all kind of really liked that strategy, so I think a few of us also adopted that.
I'm gonna put on my best doe eyes and hope that William lets me back into the game.
Oh shit, that's Alex. I was just walking over, and I'm gonna be honest, did not recognize Jossie whenever I walked by.
It turns out we're going to the same place, so...
I don't want to be left in the dust. I want to go out gracefully, but maybe I won't go out at all. Maybe I can convince Josiah.
Hi. Yeah.
Do you have any idea this is happening?
Oh no, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
You will be competing in a little challenge. This challenge is not for immunity. This challenge is not to re-enter the game.
Like, we're standing there, I'm like, why is she here? Why am I here? What's going on?
All the details of this was explained to the Edge people. They each got to choose someone to compete against.
Oh, no worries. It's okay.
So the way that this is gonna work is, Drew, if you win, you will get to compete for individual immunity next week.
Are we merging?
As well as block Cammie from re-entering. Cammie, if she wins, will take your spot in that immunity challenge, and if she beats the other Edge people in that immunity challenge, she will return to the game. So Cammie is fighting for an opportunity to re-enter the game. It's a counting challenge, so you're each going to be stationed at one of these boards. There's 4 quadrants. There are going to be 4 groups of objects. Stand in the stone circle in the center and count all of the objects. You have to get all 4 numbers correct. Whoever gets it first wins.
True story, Drew. I was kind of wondering if maybe you would let me win.
Cammy is like, well, I was hoping you'd throw it to me. Immediately, I was in my mind. I was like, no, there's no way in hell I'm throwing it for Cammy at all.
I mean, obviously, I would prefer you to re-enter than anyone else, but I feel like, I don't know.
That is incorrect. That is correct. Unfortunately for you, Cammy, that means it's the end of the line for the Survivor. So much for the season.
I'm gonna pull up and see my girl Sasha. My girl Sasha, who was voted out week 2. Guys, I don't understand how Survivor works, but I know that I shouldn't be seeing someone that's been voted out.
I'm really hoping.
I'm nervous too. She told me that she picked me. Why would she pick me? Why would she do that to me? I don't understand. Feel blindsided? A little hurt? A little betrayed? Why would she do that? Be for real.
Go! Is this right? That is not correct.
We can talk about the part where I won. That felt so good.
That is it for me. I lost. Looking forward to watching. Not myself, because, but everyone else, yeah.
If only one person from Edge of Extinction was able to get back in the game, and if it's not me, I would want it to be Alex 100%.
Can I just like give up my chance? So he can just enter the game. Like I want to win initially because I want to be on the actual Survivor and show them my resume like I won Survivor Northwestern. But right now I got into Harvard. So I would just say I'm fucking smart. I got into Harvard and I got into Northwestern. Like I'm gonna fucking do well in the actual show. So I think I'm not like having moral burden to try really hard and they're probably gonna target me. I'm not gonna feel bad because I got into Harvard. Huh?
Did you get into grad school?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got into Harvard just in case. You guys like my title is no longer like senior. You know, it's a Harvard incoming student. So I think
make a compilation. Of
I know.
I convinced Nick not to choose you.
Oh, because he sucked. Oh, sorry. He unfollowed me on Instagram, rolled his eyes at library twice already. No matter how I'm gonna lose to you, that's a conclusion.
Oh,
but
okay.
let me think about like strategy.
Oh, whether okay.
Yeah. Because I don't care about personal like immunity challenge. But let's compete for a bit, but I'm gonna lose to you just for fun.
Go!
Alex should come back. Nick, don't come back. Anna is nice.
That is not correct.
Is that correct?
That is not correct. That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay. I'm not gonna need to go running today.
That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay. I hate this.
That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay. This is so embarrassing.
That's 27, that's 14.
That is not correct.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna change. Is that correct?
That is not correct.
Okay. Oh, this is the hardest one. I really don't like the hanger one.
That
is
is
correct?
not correct.
Okay.
Maybe this one is wrong. I think
Maybe it's not 19.
All right, we're putting in our final answers. First, let's get a look at Williams.
so hard.
All right, Alex. Well, congratulations, because that is the correct answer. Well, congratulations, Alex. This means you solidify your spot in the next immunity challenge. We will be revealing the results of all these matchups, so you'll see who you'll be facing off against. William, you'll be sitting out of that challenge, but don't worry, you're still in the game.
That's fine, Kelly. I got into Harvard.
Survivors ready! Go! Congratulations, Charlotte. That means you will be competing in the
Guess who just won her first ever challenge? Her. The feeling is actually crazy. Like, I've lost every single challenge and I'm finally a winner.
I can't bank on beating anyone at a challenge, and I chose Josiah. Out of everyone who's out, he would want me back in the game. He's a good vibes kind of guy. Like, he's just a likable guy.
You were last, right? Why? No, I was second to first.
Oh,
So second.
Okay.
I'd rather hedge my bets on someone I'm allied with and someone I feel like would want to work with me.
Let me back in. The thing I'm concerned about is he doesn't want people to know he threw a challenge for me.
That is not correct.
I mean, we'll just switch off.
I have no more guesses to give. I think you got it there.
That is correct.
I'm sorry.
This challenge.
You gave me all the head starts I could ask for.
Unfortunately, Anna,
That's
this is
okay.
the end of your survivor journey.
Now I can tell you my extra vote advantage was fake. And so when
fake?
when I almost got William to take that shit to let me play in the game, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. I'm rooting for you for the rest of the game.
Thank you.
I've heard bits and pieces, but I know it's like not accurate.
And Cammy also last week told us the whole thing. So.
He's like, just did it because you seem nice. I was like, no, you did it because I seem easy to beat, but that's fine. As I was running, the wheels in my head started turning. You have to sit out of an immunity challenge, but in return, you get a really strong connection and a new number and a new ally. I would sit out of that challenge in a heartbeat. I gain nothing from winning the challenge. Like, there is no physical gain for me from winning the challenge.
Just wait for 30 minutes.
Just sit and gossip for 30 minutes?
Honestly, I could.
Chill.
What if, instead, we just talked, and I let you win this, and hope for you to come back, because we're besties now.
They were like, it's not worth going to rocks again. And I think Josiah was the one that this time flipped over to voting out.
Do you know who people chose?
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm sure Anna knew Josiah.
Yeah.
Just let her.
The most surprising one, I'm gonna be honest, was William and Alex.
I don't know Alex.
But William,
Oh, they know each other?
supposedly, like whenever Alex was getting voted out that week, William was like just chatting with him and like messaging him.
The challenge has come to its full duration. We have hit 30 minutes. So that means, Nick, you have won this individual 1v1, so you will have a chance to come back in the game at the next challenge against anyone else on Edge who has won their 1v1.
After debriefing with everyone, it sounds like nobody else really thought to do that. And I'm like, really? All you smart cookies, and nobody thought, hey, maybe let me take this as an opportunity to be social and make a friend? Knowing my strengths and weaknesses, like, it was not conducive to my game for me to just, like, demolish Nick and never look back.
And then I had to walk home with her after I beat her. That was terrible. I felt so guilty. I've never had to really demonstrate, like, my skill before. I'm usually getting carried. I kind of just ended her chance to ever come back, which is very sad. I'm sad that I had to be the one. But then again, she kind of chose it. But what if she chose me because she thought I was the weak one?